Welcome to Lyne & Turnbull's August Contemporary Sale, our Edinburgh Festival edition. I'm excited to present a special collection in this auction. It's part 2 of the Raffles collection, this time featuring the work of Elizabeth Blackadder. This collection is the personal collection of Gillian Raffles, and it charts the fantastic relationship and friendship between these extraordinary women. Gillian Raffles was the redoubtable force behind the Mercury Gallery, a fixture on London's Cork Street from the post-war periods onwards, and for 20 years in Edinburgh too. Now, Blackadder was the longest relationship the gallery would have, spanning between 1968 and 1998, some 14 solo shows. Blackadder's works are concerned with place, time and things, from closely observed objects in her domestic sphere to locations on her travels. Her works unfurl sensitively and intuitively in an act of remembering, like a poem or a memory. Beyond this, they are exercises in the act of composition, the symphonics of tonal harmony and spatial balance. Passages of intensive study and precision meet intuitive, almost abstract forms and fields of colour. She is loved for the fresh and original way in which she reinterpreted the traditional genres of still life and landscape, developing a style uniquely hers. Blackadder turned the familiar, the mundane even, into something inventive, yet at the same time intimate. She was also a student of art history, and one can easily perceive how she revelled in a broad array of reference points, from Bonnard and Matisse through to American abstract expressionism. Most important still was her interest in foreign cultures and non-Western art, a fascination encouraged by her passion for travel. Blackadder was diversely skilled, highly regarded across the mediums of oil, watercolour and printmaking. She collaborated with printmakers from as early as the 1950s. Etching and aquatint were the modes of printmaking to which she was predominantly attracted, for the draftsmanship required of the former and the painterly merits of the latter. Of all the countries that Blackadder and her husband, the artist John Huston, travelled to, it was Japan that made the biggest impact. They returned there several times, and Blackadder was very inspired by the simplicity of Japanese architecture and the sort of minimalism of their aesthetic. She was particularly intrigued by the inns in which they stayed and the way the light would filter through the screens. A further benefit of her travels to Japan was her exposure to different materials. So she began to experiment with things like handmade paper and using gold leaf. The possibilities of different colours and textures became very important in her work for the rest of her career. The collection of Gillian Raffles is a fantastic chance to see the work of Elizabeth Blackadder spanning the entirety of her career and across all the different media that she was so skilled at. The collection will also feature works by her husband John Huston and other Edinburgh favourites.